Hey YouTube, Leanne here. Welcome to Leanne's third Asian horror review. That's 1 plus 1 plus 1. I decided to review the first Korean horror, South Korean horror I watched. The 2004 Yong-Ki movie, The Doll Master. The Doll Master starts off telling us a story that started 60 years before the actual events started. It was about a doll master who fell in love, and to show his compassion to his lover, he made a doll for her, and it worked, and the woman fell in love with him back. But the woman was murdered, and the doll master was blamed. And he gets taken in the woods and killed. But what he doesn't know is, the doll was actually alive, kind of, and it stayed by his grave the whole time. The movie then switches on to the present, and it's about a group of models who go to an isolated art museum. They are promised to have dolls made into their image, but things aren't exactly what they seem and things start to go wrong. Doll Master was the first Korean horror I watched and I loved it. It contains some elements of stereotypical Asian horrors. Dolls have long black hair, I guess. That could be considered a bit stereotypical. Apart from that, I've not actually seen much doll horror in the Asian horror field. The only movie I've seen with doll horror in the Asian horror field is The Doll Master. The DVD comes from Optimum Asia. That's the front cover. That's the back cover. Inside, CD, DVD. Optimum Asia did a smashing job with the extras. There is a making of documentary, deleted scenes with director's commentary, interview with director, special makeup and effects, and interview with the film's doll maker, and there is also a theatrical trailer. The acting in it is quite good, especially you can definitely see the relationship between Young-Ha's relationship with her doll, Damien, who she carries about. One of the main features in the movie is obviously the doll, and they should be creepy, and they were creepy. Practically every corner you turned to had a doll, even if it was Young-Ha's doll Damien that she was holding, or the room that the models got their photo taken in, had dolls all over it, or even in the rooms they were staying in, they had like doll furniture, a doll holding like a lampshade, and well, it was a lampshade. And in Hamy's room she had like a doll over the mirror. I think it's got quite a sad ending. Well, it's kind of sad. I had my tissues. I was kind of crying. The special effects in it were really good as well. Like some of the death bits, like the way they died, well, not the way they died, after they died, and like the bodies were really good. Like the toilet scene, that was really good. Each of the characters were portrayed well, I would say. You could define each character. Young-Ha was really quiet, Hamy was like kind of neutral, she was like happy. Mina, she was quite quiet as well. Yeah, I can't remember all the other characters' names, but they were all really good. There was a really hyper one, I can't remember her name. Yep, it's quite good. I would certainly recommend it. It's a kind of stay-at-home movie. You'd watch if you were like alone, or if you had a group of friends around. You wanted like a movie that would give you some frights, like that would make you jump a few times. I'd say The Doll Master is that kind of movie. I'm going to start rating these out of 10, by the way, now. I know I didn't do it with Battle Royale and Battle Royale 2. But I'm going to give the movie an 8 out of 10. And I'm going to give the DVD a 8 out of 10 as well. So, yeah. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Like my Facebook page, like my, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Daily Booth, follow me on Tumblr, subscribe. I said that, but you know, you get a mission out there. But yeah, that's all in Leanne's Asian horror reviews. I hope you enjoyed this week's Asian horror review of The Doll Master. Sleep tight.